Today we're going to be making butter, and it's going to come together in less than 3 minutes, and we're going to make it in the food processor. So come along. To make butter, you're going to need a few things. Of course, you're going to need a food processor. You're going to need some heavy cream. I like to have a spoon, a bowl, and a strainer. The first thing you want to do is to make this come together even quicker. Make sure your cream is chilled. Make sure all your parts have been chilled in the freezer for at least 5 minutes. We just take our cream and we pour it in. And make it a pint at a time. You don't want to pulse this, you want to turn it on and watch it. This will happen in less than 3 minutes. Through different changes, and you'll hear each and every one of them. Trust me, you'll know when the butter's ready. You can see the butter's pulling away from the cream and separating. You might be tempted to say you're done, but you're not. You'll see. Hear the noises changing? I do believe we have butter. And now we've made butter. So now all we got to do is drain off the buttermilk. There's still buttermilk left in your butter, and you don't want that if you want to use it for more than a week, because it's going to tend to get the butter a little sour tasting. So what I like to do is sit this in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes so that the butter is cold enough and hard enough for us to squeeze all the buttermilk out. So now that our butter is much harder, it's easier to squeeze the buttermilk out of. I just squeeze it right over the strainer. If you find your butter's too soft, you can put it back in the refrigerator for a little bit. And I just put it right here in this bowl. And you want to do this for all of it. So I got some plastic wrap. I've squeezed all the buttermilk out of my butter. Now's the time when you're forming your butter. If you want to add some salt, I'd recommend a good sea salt and add it into it. We don't salt our butter. So you just take the plastic wrap and you wrap it around your butter It helps keep your hands clean, and it also helps to make a nice shape. I like ours in a bowl because this is our butter dish, so that's what I'm going to do. So now that our butter is ready, I'm going to put it in our butter dish, and we're good to go. If you wanted to freeze your butter for later use, you can. I would just wrap it in your plastic wrap and stick it in the freezer that way. Now what you have left over from your butter is buttermilk. Now this looks awful runny compared to buttermilk. It's because it's not cultured. And we can do a video later and I'll tell you how to culture your own buttermilk. So that's it. You've made butter and you've made buttermilk. It's that easy.